Yo, what up, everybody? This is Crypto Okie. This is my first time um, for this channel. Just new channel, Crypto Okie only. So that means we're gonna get into it. Let me make sure I do this correctly. Entire screen. There we go. Let's go. Okay. We are going to talk about three cryptos today. Number one being Monero. All right, here is the Monero monthly chart. We are working on another nice like hammer candle coming off the lows. Um, we're finishing up a good month here. Two more days. I think it ends on Friday or Saturday. Saturday. But so we'll see. I mean, the higher the better. But I do like that it's up here. So let's see if we can kind of hold these gains here. Looking at the weekly, it's a pretty decent week. I mean, again, early in the week dumped, and it's been kind of steadily uh, getting those gains, cutting those losses. So it's not bad. It was doing better earlier today, but um, overall, pretty decent week. Would love, we got to get above this 180 level, and then some big numbers can start hitting. But so it's a decent week for sure. Coming off the lows today, it's a pretty decent day. Took out the high of yesterday, approached this area, so let's see how far we can just come back significantly. We can finish in the top half of this candle, kind of meander in this area for the next few days, and see where that takes us. But yeah, not bad. Pretty good day. Yeah, on the 4 hour, just this last 4 hour, which it's totally fine. Didn't even take out the low. But we'll probably, this 167, 168 level. That's when you start to get optimistic about this thing breaking up higher and higher. So nothing really. It would be pretty nice. Maybe boom, boom. So oh yeah. So I think again, Saturday next week, it should take more shape, and we'll kind of know what we're looking for. Versus Bitcoin monthly. I mean, it's nothing that great. It's kind of when you get a little on these lower levels that are more important. See this cup and handle here. Great week against Bitcoin, and it's very clear on the daily. This giant cup and handle, and then you even have a cup and a handle, and now you're having another handle for this. So I mean, whew, I'm expecting a big, once we can get above this 0.00280029 level. I mean, this thing's going up. I think it's, if you kind of measure that, it's being like a 39% move. That's a 37% move against Bitcoin. You can only imagine what the possibilities could be against the USD if that were to happen. I like the price action, and again, the big thing here is this kind of ascending triangle, rectangular shape that you have right here, which is very well defined. Um, It's 119 weeks we're going on, so over 2 years. Without a weekly close above this 185 level. So, I mean, on a break of this line, this 185 line, I'm really optimistic about the price to go higher rapidly. And I'm liking just this kind of brewing, what we got brewing over here. I like this week. I like last week. I like coming off these lows. You know, but that's the line in the sand, so to speak, right there. That's when we find out what's that's where the money's made, busting up along that. Just chop people to death for 2 years. So when that does explode, that's where you want to be. That's where you want to be. Um, Again, so there you have it. The weekly chart is the most interesting for against the U.S. dollar for Monero, and then the daily chart, which is now running on to over 200 days and counting. And I mean, just today is a good day. Hopefully, it stays above yesterday's high, which is holding. We'll kind of see how it plays out. But if this thing can breach this 0.0028 level, some magic could line up there for Monero. Look at the order book with Monero. It's a little bit difficult to read sometimes. It's got a lot of action on both sides. So, I mean, 4 hour, do we have some selling? Yes. Do we have some buying? Yes. I think it's too hard to tell. Against the Bitcoin, again, it's neutral. So, yeah, there you have it. Monero is kind of my favorite coin here. Potential. I like the narrative. I don't know if I like it better than Ripple. Let's go on to Ripple. That's obviously cannot forget about Ripple. Ripple also has, I mean, it had a great month last month coming off the lows. This month also coming off the lows. Let's see how it closes. If Friday or Saturday is good for one of these cryptos, it could be easily turn it into a green month. But regardless, it's still a good month. And so I like where this one's headed. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly has given up all of our gains from last week, so it's nothing. Doesn't look like the breakout is happening this week. I guess if we could make this candle look like the monthly, that would be a really good sign. So that's what I want to see, a hammer candle. So I think it's setting up pretty nice. I mean, it's been a little bit of a tough week for sure, obviously, but I think the signs of pushing back higher are happening. It was a good day earlier. It's turning into a kind of a bad day, but so maybe we go lower again, maybe Friday, and then recover a little bit into the weekend. I don't know, or we don't. But we are at risk of going lower here. We got to either get up quickly or, this level gets taken out. We're going down here into maybe the high 40s. I wouldn't be. I'm not gonna. I don't think it's breaking the lows here, but we could get another little flush out, which actually wouldn't be bad at all. Before going higher and eventually breaking this out. So we'll keep an eye there. I mean, as you can kind of see, it's kind of breaking down right as we speak. I was hoping it could get above this and that rejection. I mean, looking at Ripple, we take out this low below 55, and this thing is gonna gonna, kind of dump, it looks like, unless it really needs to turn around. But that doesn't look great. And as it relates to Bitcoin, let's kind of look here. Monthly, okay. Weekly, we had a big streak going, turned over. So the daily, again, we kind of looked like we were going to lose it, reversed, and then looked like we're good. Now, again, bad. But yeah, we're losing that. On the 4 hour, it's a little bit clear to see. I was looking for us to be breaking this today, or this is just what I'm looking for. Then once it broke the 200, which it kind of came back up, so it's still in that vicinity. So I wouldn't call this anything too bad yet. But again, XRP's got to get going, it seems like, or else it's at risk of kind of falling further. If you look at this, I mean, I guess that does. This kind of explains it as well. It's going to resolve itself here soon. To the upside would be great. To the downside would be tough here. So we'll kind of see. That makes me think it's going to go down, but against Bitcoin, it looks better. I feel like, unless that'd be crazy if Bitcoin has a bigger dump and then XRP outperforms it while losing this support too, which could very well happen. I'm getting all over the place now. So that's what we're looking for. Which, see, it's got to resolve itself here in the next couple of days. Looking at the order book, nothing much. So it just doesn't take much to go either way, and also against Bitcoin. So XRP's really got to get it into gear here, or else it's going to fall further. All right, number 3. We are in, just to kind of zoom out. I mean, I guess I was kind of looking in, but for anybody else, I mean, this is the structure we're looking at here. That's within that. So, I mean, this is why this is so important time. I mean, it could easily get rejected, come down. We could touch this line again. I'd like us to stay up here before breaking out, but 1 or 2 good weeks and this thing's off to the races. So that's why it's an interesting time right now for some of these cryptocurrencies. So yeah. All right, let's go to Aave. Monthly, pretty decent. Also kind of cup and handily. In a way, it does kind of have that feel. Also pushing up from the lows, so not too bad of a week. It's one of those where it's harder to tell because you have a high and you kind of pull back every time you hit a high. So I don't know if that's going to happen. If we have something, a little harder to tell, but I like it. I like the potential here. Pullback, decent day, holding the highs today. So kind of retesting this zone. So we'll see. It's going to have to go sideways, kind of get up. That'll be good, but we'll kind of see. Nothing. I don't expect anything anytime soon. Looks like it'll be range bound between the 140 to the 120, 115 range for the next week or so. I would imagine, honestly. But that's fine. 4 hour. You also are with a few of these. You are getting some sideways action on the 4 hour. Only looks like I know XRP does not have that, but this isn't in terrible shape yet. Let's see if we can break higher. Get back to the 140 level. As it relates to Bitcoin, you know, again, you know, it's great we're up here, but we're gonna run into resistance here. I don't see this one running away against Bitcoin like Monero and XRP can. I mean, it looks a little more orderly, just the way it moves. I like the pullback. I think it's going to go higher. Decent day today off the lows. We could definitely correct deeper. I wouldn't be too concerned, but you know, we're going to dump again. That is the question. All right, let's look at the Aave order book. I think it looks actually one better. I guess we'll do Aave Bitcoin first. It looks great here, actually. We're definitely getting some buying. So Aave, I like to just kind of let it see what happens. See what happens. All right. Well, that is my stream today. I am Crypto Okie. Peace out. Thank you.